Titherington's been open officially since 2018. We've done 1.8 million tonnes a year, so it's a big site, lots of big kit. Unlike a normal quarry per se, with all the static plant, we're entirely contract crush. So KJ Services are our contract crushing outfit with 3 crushing trains, and alongside that goes a lot of mobile plant. So currently we've got about 10 dumpers, 5 shovels and 5 excavators. So it's a lot of pieces of kit moving around on site. When KJ Services first came in, there was only a couple of crushing trains, relatively small crew, a couple of shovels, a couple of dumpers, and as our tonnage massively increased because of the HS2 demand, this is where we ended up where we are today. And it got to the position where we were parking dump trucks within our stocking area, on the active haul roads, in our asphalt plants area. Everything was spread out, lots of areas where lots of hazards where things could have gone wrong. So when we first looked at it, it was definitely to have all the mobile plant in one area, so all the servicing, all the parking, maintenance, all done in one area. We tried to think what area is best for the guys and girls getting out the machines, and that's going to be close to pedestrian walkways and ideally close to their welfare facilities. And behind us here now is where all their canteen and welfare is. So we wanted to design it specifically in this area, but in order to do that we had to move about 3 different stockpiles several times. It was the classic case of everyone in a room, print off loads of bits of paper, drawing them all out and using Google Maps to do all the measurements. And then when we eventually got this area cleared, it was kind of spraying it with spray paint, and we got the lads to practice reversing into spaces to make sure we got the spacings correct. We decided to use the concrete blocks because they're fairly mobile, so we can up and move them. We also wanted to put the flag, like the buggy whips on there, because one of the trials was when the drivers were reversing into the bays, because the concrete's actually relatively low, they said that that was a potential hazard. So we then obviously put the flags and reflective materials on to try and highlight it a bit better. So we wanted them to then be able to get out of the machines and get to the canteen safely. So that made us do an entire different pedestrian route. So we installed a brand new walkway on the left-hand side, a new walkway on the right-hand side, and that meant each person had access to the canteen from whatever side they parked in.
Along with that, pre-start inspections in the morning, it's given, their own little bay. It's all, safe level ground for them to be walking on when they're moving around the machine.
Putting everything all in one area, close to a low voltage substation, meant we could easily do all the wiring, and we've put PIR lighting and then switch lighting in. So along all the walkways there's lighting. We decided to level it all out, rise it above the actual ground level so we can manage the drainage a lot better. And we decided to use RAP, so we liaise with our asphalt plant and all their waste asphalt that they return to try and actually build an area just with waste product.
The perfect area for KJs, our contractors here, perfect safe level ground parking area. They've got complete ownership over of it. Safety is at the end of the day is the most important thing, and being able to provide them something like this that they look after, they use daily.
Having something like this where it ticks all the boxes and you know that it's being done safely, it's great because you can probably scale it down or scale it up, but you do also need significant room for it. These are the pieces of kit that at the end of the day make you profit and make sure you get somewhere, so you've got to be doing it safely.